Hello. This is a what is this? This is a introduction to our family for a new mini-series. It's called the It's Complicated mini-series. I found it on musthavemods.com. It's just a little challenge that I want to do to explore growing together, because I haven't been doing much of like milestones or anything, so I just wanted to have a little series where that's what I focus on completely. I'm going to keep this short and brief, and I'm just going to be introducing our Sims. I do go over the rules and objectives in the first episode. I've already recorded that. It's pretty it's an interesting first episode. The first sim we have here is Bethany Fletcher. She is the mother of this family. Her aspiration is a big happy family. She's a stay-at-home mum. She's childish, family-oriented and outgoing. And she desperately wants a big family. She's always wanted a big family. She's extremely family-oriented. She loves her sister more than anything in the world, and her dad and her mum when she was alive. Unfortunately, her mother did pass away when she became a young adult. And her husband is Nathan Fletcher. His aspiration is the best-selling author. He's a writer. He's lazy, creative, and a bookworm. To be honest, he never really wanted a big family to begin with. He was kind of on the fence about children altogether, but he decided to have kids for his wife because he loves her. This may be because of the way he was raised, though. He was raised by a single mother who was very work-focused. She was a workaholic, and she didn't make much time for him. I guess he kind of grew to accept and like that way of living without responsibility until he, of course, fell in love with Bethany. Their oldest daughter is Lily Fletcher. Her aspiration is the serial romantic. She's high maintenance and a cat lover. As a kid, she was very obedient and studious, but as she's grown up more and after her younger sister was born, she felt a bit, not really neglected, but overshadowed, I suppose. And so recently she's picked up the habit of sneaking out and hooking up and going to clubs and being a bit more rebellious than she was as a child. Their youngest daughter, Sky Fletcher, she has the mind and body aspiration and she's active. She's a very active, rambunctious, social kid, basically the opposite of her sister when her sister was her age. And Lily and Sky, they have a bit of a tense relationship. They don't get on too well, mainly because of Lily putting a distance between them as she's grown up to be like a teen. She thinks it's not cool to be hanging out with her younger sister before. They were closer before at least. They also have a little tabby cat who's playful called Meow Meow. And I love Meow Meow. Then we have Gary Wilkins. He is Bethany's father. His aspiration is the master chef, and he's actually a retired chef. He's a foodie, loyal, and he loves the outdoors. His wife passed away not too recently, but you know, when Bethany was a young adult, so again, not that long ago either. He's always been an amazing parent, an amazing grandparent. He loves to spoil his grandbabies. He's just really an all-around sweet, nice guy. On the other hand, we have Janice Fletcher. She is Nathan's mother. She has the successful lineage aspiration. She's a retired businesswoman. She's materialistic, perfectionist, and a genius. And she has been a single parent from a young age. The father passed away, unfortunately, very early on, and so she had to provide for her son by herself. And that resulted in her always working. She was very busy. She never really made time to get close to her son. So I don't know how much she is actually going to be in this series, but I made her just in case we run into her. Next we have Brooke Sparks. This is Bethany's sister. Her aspiration is the super parent, and she's a freelance digital artist. She's self-assured, a goofball, and clumsy. When creating Brooke and her partner, I always imagined they were like the perfect, happy family, and if anything went wrong in Bethany and Nathan's relationship, Brooke would be a pillar that Bethany could rely on. But I have actually filmed the first episode already, and I don't know if that's the case anymore. Without spoiling too much, that's all I'm going to say. And then we have Maeve Sparks. They use they, them pronouns. They have the soulmate aspiration, and they are actually an art critic, even though their wife is actually a digital artist. So maybe that's a point of contention, who knows? They are neat, jealous, and a music lover. Again, I don't know about their relationship anymore. I really love the name Maeve. That's all I have to say about them. And Brooke and Maeve have a son called Braylon Sparks. His aspiration is the playtime captain and he's hot-headed. Braylon is quite similar to his cousin Sky. They're both very active, rambunctious kids and they get along really well. Braylon was also a surrogate baby. Bethany actually carried him because even though both Brooke and Maeve could have carried, neither of them were particularly fond of the idea of carrying. So they were kind of up in the air about getting a surrogate or just adopting, and then Bethany actually volunteered to be a surrogate for Brooke and Maeve's child because, again, she's just so family oriented. She loves her family, she loves her sister, and that wasn't a problem for her. It was very quick, I know, but that is basically the introduction to our family. Will they remain together, happy and peaceful? Probably not, no. Based on the title of this challenge alone, it's complicated. You can imagine how this is going to go, so if you are interested in watching, I would very much appreciate it if you stay tuned for this little mini-series. I don't know how many episodes it's going to be. It's not going to be like a long-running thing or anything, but I hope you do watch. Thank you for watching this video, first of all. Thank you for liking and subscribing if you've done that. If you haven't, I'm not trying to guilt trip you or anything into doing that. It's just, I would really appreciate it. So, yeah, bye. Bye.